everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the exciting world of Rolls-Royce's MTU Series 199 engine expansion, a major leap forward in military propulsion technology that's turning aging platforms like the Leopard 1 tank into high-performance beasts and paving the way for a unified family of engines across NATO's land fleets. If you're a military tech enthusiast, a defense strategy buff, or just love geeking out over how innovative power systems are modernizing armored vehicles for today's threats, you're in for a real treat because the MTU Series 199, MTU standing for Motoren Turbinen Union, which is Rolls-Royce's renowned brand for high-performance engines, isn't just an incremental upgrade. It's a comprehensive product family now offering outputs from 260 kilowatts to a whopping 1,300 kilowatts, designed for both new military land vehicles and repowering existing ones to meet the urgent demands of modern warfare. Announced at the Defense and Security Equipment International, also known as DSEI, which is one of the world's largest defense exhibitions, in London from September 9th to 12th, 2025, this expansion builds on the series' legendary success in vehicles like the Boxer armored personnel carrier and showcases a retrofitted Leopard 1 tank by Flensburger Fahrzeugbau, also known as FFG, which is a German specialist in vehicle modernization, packing an 8-cylinder MTU 199 engine producing 800 kilowatts, the most powerful drive ever installed in a Leopard 1 chassis. We'll break down the capabilities of this expanded family, dive into the technical details, explore its strategic impact, and cover the latest factual news straight from the DSEI event and company statements as of September 18th, 2025, including development timelines and quotes from key executives. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's rev up for everything you need to know about the MTU Series 199 expansion. The MTU Series 199's expanded capabilities are what make it a game-changer for military land vehicles, providing a scalable, reliable power solution that addresses the growing need for enhanced performance in both wheeled and tracked platforms amid rising global tensions and modernization pressures on NATO and allied forces. This engine family now includes 4-cylinder variants, starting with a 4-cylinder model at 260 kilowatts for lighter vehicles, scaling up to an 8-cylinder at 800 kilowatts for medium platforms like the Leopard 1, a 10-cylinder version in development for up to 1,100 kilowatts in heavier applications, and a 12-cylinder Powerhouse targeting over 1,300 kilowatts for main battle tanks and support vehicles weighing more than 70 tons, offering unprecedented flexibility for new builds and retrofits. For instance, the upgraded 8-cylinder version, the 8V199, has already boosted from 530 kilowatts to 600 kilowatts and now to 800 kilowatts, delivering a 190 kilowatt increase over the original MTU MB 838 engine in the Leopard 1, which results in improved acceleration, better fuel efficiency, and the ability to handle heavier armor or electronics without sacrificing mobility. This power surge allows retrofitted vehicles like the Leopard Onia Cold War-era main battle tank, originally powered by a 750 kilowatt engine, to achieve higher speeds up to 60 kilometers per hour on roads and enhanced torque for climbing steep inclines or crossing obstacles, while reducing fuel consumption and maintenance needs through advanced electronic controls and lighter construction. The series' modular design ensures logistical uniformity across NATO fleets, minimizing spare parts variety and simplifying supply chains for everything from the 25-ton Armored Combat Support Vehicle, also known as ACSV, which is a tracked support platform, to the 40-ton Leopard 1 and beyond, which is crucial for armies facing rapid threat evolution like drone swarms or hypersonic munitions that demand quicker, more responsive vehicles. In operational terms, these engines enable platforms to maintain high operational tempos, sustaining long-range maneuvers without frequent refueling, while integrating with digital battlefield systems for networked warfare, where the engine's reliability ensures uninterrupted power for sensors, weapons, and communications, even in extreme conditions from minus 40 degrees Celsius to plus 50 degrees Celsius. Let's break down the technical specs and how the MTU Series 199 family works in practice, because Rolls-Royce's engineering here is a masterclass in scalable, high-output diesel propulsion tailored for the rigors of military use. The core of the series is a V-configured, liquid-cooled, four-stroke diesel engine with electronic fuel injection and turbocharging for optimal efficiency, starting with the four-cylinder variant at 260 kilowatts for light reconnaissance vehicles, progressing to the eight-cylinder 8V199 at 800 kilowatts for medium tanks like the Leopard one, where it's paired with a new power pack developed by FFG and ZF, including a transmission and cooling system adapted for the chassis to handle the increased torque without major structural changes. The 10-cylinder 10V199, currently in development, targets 1,100 kilowatts for vehicles requiring more punch, like infantry fighting vehicles, while the 12-cylinder model aims for 1,300 kilowatts in heavy main battle tanks over 70 tons, using advanced materials like high-strength alloys to keep weight down and thermal management systems to prevent overheating during sustained combat. These engines boast a power-to-weight ratio exceeding 20 kilowatts per ton in lighter configs, with fuel efficiency up to 30% better than predecessors through common rail injection and variable valve timing, and they're designed for quick swaps, taking under 2 hours in the field for repowering older platforms without full overhauls. In the Leopard 1 demo at DSEI, the 8V199 integrates seamlessly with the tank's existing drivetrain, boosting overall performance by 25% while being lighter and more economical, allowing the 40-ton chassis to carry additional armor or electronics without speed loss. Operationally, the flow is straightforward. The engine idles at low RPM for stealthy approaches, ramps up via electronic controls for bursts of acceleration, and maintains cruise efficiency on long patrols, with built-in diagnostics feeding data to vehicle management systems for predictive maintenance, ensuring uptime in deployments where downtime could be fatal. This family-wide uniformity means NATO operators can standardize training and spares, reducing costs by up to 40% across fleets from the Boxer 8x8 wheeled armored personnel carrier to tracked heavies. The strategic impact of the MTU series 199 expansion can't be overstated, especially as NATO countries scramble to adapt to current threats like those seen in Ukraine, where upgraded engines could breathe new life into thousands of legacy vehicles while powering next-gen platforms without breaking the bank. By creating a unified family, Rolls-Royce is addressing the high and urgent demand from armies for cost-effective, high-output drives that support rapid modernization. Knut Mueller, Senior Vice President of Governmental Business at Rolls-Royce Division Power Systems, emphasized this in a recent press release, noting the series' success with thousands delivered for the Boxer and variants, and how the new models will meet needs for both new vehicles and repowers up to over 70 tons. The Leopard 1 retrofit by FFG exemplifies this. With 800 kilowatts, it's not only the most powerful Leopard 1 ever, but also offers logistical synergies for forces already using Series 199 engines, simplifying maintenance and cutting long-term costs. Fun fact, the 8V199's upgrade from 530 to 800 kilowatts represents a 50% power jump. Yet it's more fuel efficient thanks to advanced turbocharging that recycles exhaust energy. Another cool tidbit, the 12-cylinder variant's 1,300 kilowatts will eclipse everything available in military drives to date, as per Mueller, potentially outpacing even the MTU MB 870 K501 used in some heavies, and it's expected in just a few years, aligning with NATO's push for uniform propulsion to streamline alliances. The latest news as of September 18th, 2025, straight from DSEI 2025 in London, has Rolls-Royce front and center with the MTU Series 199 expansion stealing the show on their stand N7-210, where they're presenting the engine family as the centerpiece of their land domain portfolio under the theme, providing the power to protect across land, sea, and air. Just 9 days ago on September 9th, Rolls-Royce issued a press release announcing the full family rollout with 4 variants from 260 to 1,300 kilowatts, highlighting the FFG retrofitted Leopard 1 with the 8-cylinder 8V199 at 800 kilowatts as the event's star, marking the most powerful drive in a Leopard 1 chassis and offering further upgrade potential for the platform. Mueller reiterated the series' unprecedented success story with thousands delivered, and the expansion responds to rapidly growing demand due to NATO's need to adapt to threats, with the 10-cylinder for 1,100 kilowatts and 12-cylinder for 1,300 kilowatts in development for heavy tanks. FFG and ZF are jointly developing the power pack for Leopard 1-based platforms like the Wisent 1 armored engineer vehicle, with prototype delivery in the first quarter of 2026 and testing in the third, per recent Jane's reports. This builds on earlier announcements, like the first UK-assembled 8V199 in 2023 for Boxer vehicles, and supports comprehensive lifecycle services including on-site support and digital monitoring. No new contracts were signed at DSEI, but buzz around export potential for the family, especially for repowering legacy fleets in Europe and the Middle East, is high, with Rolls-Royce eyeing opportunities in programs like the UK's Lone Maneuver Support Vehicle. Challenges include supply chain tweaks for the higher output variants, but with the series' proven reliability in the Boxer, it's poised for widespread adoption. The Rolls-Royce mtu series 199 expansion is a strategic masterstroke, creating a versatile engine family that powers everything from light scouts to heavy tanks with uniform logistics, breathing new life into platforms like the Leopard one, while meeting the urgent needs of modern armies. So, what do you all think about the mtu Series 199? Are you impressed by the power jumps and repower potential, excited for its NATO-wide impact, or curious about how it'll fit into future vehicle programs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends who love defense tech, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the innovations shaping our world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.